Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy CJ from San Andreas. I just finished out a workout, and that shit reminded me of the last time I was up this early and I was working out. It was in college, right? And as a college athlete, everybody knows they do some stuff behind the scenes maybe they shouldn't do, you know what I mean? I'm not finna snitch on myself and indict myself. You got me fucked up. But shit happens, right? And so me and my friends, we had all, I think this was during spring. So we had just finished our season. We had came back for spring ball. We're getting ready to start and everything. And I remember I get called up to my coach's office. And I'm like, for what reason? I'm never in trouble. I'm never one of those kids. I never was in trouble growing up. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, why am I getting called up there? So I'm walking up there, and I remember I walk in. We got a whole presentation. There's a whole fucking presentation, and he has the whole projector up with his laptop, and there's an email on the wall, right? Just sitting there on the wall, like it says something. Um, a couple of your players have been caught doing some things and some activities that they, and my name is up there. So I go off in there. I feel like I'm walking in the court. I'm like, he's like, so I've gotten a notification that you were doing some things that you shouldn't have been doing. I was like, now I cannot confirm nor deny who I was with or what I was doing. But yes, I might have done some things, you know. Well, he's like, well, um, this is coming from a very reliable source. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I've done some things, you know. Like, and I cop out to the stuff that I did. I ain't bring none of my brothers with me. You can ask them, you know what I mean? But I was like, you know what I mean? I did it. I can't say who I was with when I did it, but you know, I did it. So he's like, you know what? You got a 5 at 5. Now, what a 5 at 5 consists of is running 5 miles um, at 5 in the morning. Kind of self explanatory, right? Well, the day of was the testing for the 40-yard dash. Now, in my mind, I had it planned. I was gonna break the record I was the fastest dude on the team, so I'm gonna break this record and put my name up on these record books. We had a little, my bad, I'm touching my face. Corona. No, but there was a little board with everybody's names, and like this was my sophomore year, so I'm planning on breaking some of these records, right? Like the hang cling and the squat record and the 40-yard dash. Like I have a couple of these that I'm athletes, you know, like you have to come up with goals and try to achieve those. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna break these records. You know what I mean? Right before I leave, I'm gonna break these records and I'm gonna put my name up here so they remember who the F I am. You get what I'm saying? Like that's my. So I'm like, okay. Uh, I wake up in the morning. I'm dead tired, kind of like I am now, looking like I'm coming out of quarantine. I'm just, Lord Jesus. All right. So I get there and I immediately start jogging, right? Because the coach that is out there is already out there supervising everybody. So I'm out there jogging. Alright, I do the whole 5 miles, right? I go to hop off and be like, yo, coach, all right, I'm out. I did my 5 miles, I'm good. Two dudes walk in front of me and they walk past him. So I go to walk past him, right? He goes, yo, CJ, where you going? Huh? What you talking about? I'm going back to the dorm. He was like, nah, you ain't finished your 5. Look at my face. I ain't finished my what? So I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? He's like, you ain't finished your 5. I sat there and watched you the whole time. You were running with that group. I was like, yo, I lapped them like 3 times. And you can ask them. Like, they'll tell you I lapped them. Nah, you sitting here arguing with me. I'll put another 2 on it. All right. So he said all I got to do is 3 laps. So I do 3 laps. He tells me to do 1 more. So I do 1 more. Basically, I did an extra 2 miles. So at this point, I'm pissed because my legs is dead, right? I go to class, everything. Come back out, and at this point it's time for testing, right? My legs still sore. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna make it. So all right, the record that I was looking to beat was a 4.5. 4.5 40-yard dash. I was so mad, you don't understand. So I get out there, right? I'm warming up my legs, trying to get loose as possible. You get what I'm saying? I get out there, take off. First time. 4.75, something like that. I'm like, all right. So the second run. 4.6 even. I'm like, man, we only get 2 runs. So I come off, and the coach that was supervising the 5 at 5, he goes, what's wrong? He sees I'm kind of distraught. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I was looking forward to beating the record and everything, and now I was like, yo, my legs are just dead. He's gonna tell me, yo, you ran a 5 at 5 this morning, and I knew you ran 5, but I still made you run 2 extra just because I was disappointed in you. So there's no way you gonna reach it. He was like, what was your last time? I was like a 4.6 even, or like a 4.63 or something like that. He was like, what's the record? I was like a 4.5. He looked at me with this look that said, like, I'm sorry, but I didn't feel it. I was not feeling it. But then I realized I had nobody to blame but my own goddamn self. Man, Stephen A. Smith was right. Stay off the weed. Peace.